The Second Seminole War, fought from 1835 to 1842, was one of the longest and most costly conflicts between the United States and Native American tribes. This war arose from the U.S. government's efforts to forcibly relocate the Seminole Indians from their ancestral lands in Florida to Indian Territory west of the Mississippi River, a policy met with fierce resistance by the Seminoles. The prolonged conflict had significant implications for both the Seminoles and the United States. The Second Seminole War was rooted in the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which aimed to relocate Native American tribes living east of the Mississippi River to lands in the West. The Seminoles, who had previously signed the Treaty of Payne's Landing in 1832, were expected to move to Indian Territory. However, many Seminoles, led by their determined chief, Osceola, refused to leave their homeland, arguing that the treaty was signed under duress and did not reflect the wishes of the entire tribe. The Second Seminole War lasted for 7 years and involved numerous battles, skirmishes, and guerrilla tactics. Key events and phases of the war include the Dade Massacre on December 28, 1835, where Seminole warriors ambushed and killed over 100 U.S. soldiers under the command of Major Francis Dade. This event shocked the nation and led to a full-scale military response. The Seminoles, familiar with the challenging terrain of Florida, used guerrilla tactics to their advantage. They conducted hit-and-run attacks, ambushes, and raids on U.S. forces and settlements, making it difficult for the U.S. military to achieve decisive victories. In October 1837, U.S. forces captured Seminole leader Osceola under a flag of truce. His imprisonment and subsequent death in captivity dealt a blow to Seminole morale but did not end their resistance. The Battle of Lake Okeechobee on December 25, 1837, was one of the largest battles of the war, where U.S. forces led by Colonel Zachary Taylor confronted a large Seminole force. While both sides claimed victory, the battle underscored the difficulty of defeating the Seminoles in their homeland. The end of the war gradually wound down as U.S. forces captured or killed key Seminole leaders and continued relentless military campaigns. By 1842, dwindling resistance and increasing pressure led to the relocation of most Seminoles to Indian Territory. However, a small group of Seminoles managed to evade capture and remained in the Florida Everglades. The Second Seminole War had significant outcomes: relocation of the Seminoles. The majority of the Seminole population was forcibly relocated to Indian Territory, now present-day Oklahoma. This displacement was part of the broader Trail of Tears, which saw the forced removal of several Native American tribes. Continued Seminole presence in Florida. Despite the war's outcome, a resilient group of Seminoles avoided capture and remained in the Florida Everglades. Their descendants continue to live in Florida today, maintaining their cultural heritage and autonomy. Impact on U.S. military policy. The prolonged and costly nature of the Second Seminole War led to changes in U.S. military strategy and policy towards Native American resistance. It highlighted the challenges of waging war in difficult terrain against a determined and resourceful opponent. Financial and human cost. The war was one of the most expensive and deadly conflicts for the U.S. in terms of resources spent and lives lost. It strained U.S. military resources and had lasting impacts on those who fought in it. The Second Seminole War was a defining conflict in the history of Native American resistance to U.S. expansion and removal policies. It underscored the Seminoles' determination to defend their homeland and maintain their way of life. Although the war resulted in the relocation of most Seminoles, it also demonstrated the resilience and tenacity of the Seminole people, some of whom continue to live in Florida today. The war's legacy is a poignant reminder of the broader struggles faced by Native American tribes during the era of westward expansion and forced removal. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and click that notification bell. Thanks for watching This and That News.